Nerdcube, FadiB, Ondas, Hefaistos. This is the Fire 2 Open Season 1 Finals.
Hello, and welcome to the Season 1 Finals. Welcome, as always, Andrew. How are you doing, mate?
Doing pretty good. How are you?
I am stressed and frazzled, but overall, feeling good now that we're in the zone. Ain't nothing I can do anymore, because we're here. It's finals time, baby. I'm excited. How are you feeling about the games so far? Like, how are you feeling about this game coming up?
I'm excited.
Any bold predictions you got?
Yeah. I always got bold predictions.
Okay.
Like, Hefaistos is gonna win game 1.
Okay. That's a bold prediction after coming in. What was it? He came in game 1 of Group D?
He got 4th.
Yeah, good call. That's 4th.
Yeah, well, I got faith in this man.
Okay, well, that's one of us who has faith in this man. I posted on my final prediction thread, like, it's I don't even think he's gonna come in. I think he may come in 3rd. I think that's what I posted, but it's gonna be a rough one. Good news, all these are auto qualified for next season, so we're gonna see them all, no matter how good or bad they do. Even my man Fatty. So
who's gonna win game 2?
Okay. Not sure if you saw the eye roll I just did on camera, but there was an eye roll on camera. So
that's my other bold prediction. Fatty's winning game 2.
That's your other bold prediction. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any hot takes on this group. My hot takes on this group include that Nerdcube's gonna win completely, like, and then Ondas is going to come out in 2nd, but a barely 2nd. So for me, this is a very good versus evil matchup, and that's kind of what I'm going with. There are other contestants, and by God, if they win, I am excited and hyped for that. But I mean, looking at the player poll results, right? It's a 67-47 on fear factors for both these people, right? These people are feared by most people on the ladder. When you go to the ladder and you say, you know what, I need to queue up against these people, and you get Nerdcube, you're like, hold up here. I gotta rethink everything. So, and then what I'm interested in is on these best factions, engineers are on every single one of these people's, best factions, right? Most of them in 2nd. So I think we're going to see a lot of engineers today.
Oh,
probably,
geez. Yeah.
Probably in both games. And there's not a lot of witches. There's Ondas with witches, but Ondas is putting putting polls up to see what faction he's selecting. This is the problem with your bid system, right? Anyone can nominate anything. So, congrats, Ondas. You've done it.
I'm not gonna nominate the guy like down the street. Like that's what you would do. If someone told him to nominate some random guy, he would do that.
I love it. That guy has zero faction abilities, I'll tell you that much. All right, so do we have the game up yet? Or are we still we're still trying to find it?
The game's up. I just told him to start.
Love it. I gotta pull everything up. And I need a link to that, and then we can go ahead and
here, let me get you the link.
Start the game. I am very, very excited for this. Alrighty. And let's go into game number. Hold on. We're excited. We're not there yet.
It's game number 9.
Into game number 1. There we go. Look at this beautiful overlay we got going on. All right, I can take my yeah for a little while. All right, so bidding has yet to commence. Bidding is yet to start. So Hefaistos is up first. Looking at these bonus tiles, what do you expect is pick number 1? Looking at these bonus tiles and round scoring.
I mean, it's just like faction selections kind of just like bleh, because you don't necessarily have to pick a good faction. Right? Like I could rattle off some good factions. Like Darklings are always good.
Yeah.
It looks like a lower scoring game. With the double stronghold sanctuaries. But mermaids like to get both their stronghold and their sanctuaries up late, so it could be a mermaids game. Decent amount of coins in the past tiles, no shipping scoring, so probably not an Alex game, but like, you're playing whatever factions get put in, you're not necessarily playing the one that you put in.
Okay.
So if Hefaistos thinks, hey, I'm better than the rest of these guys at a certain faction, you could say, hey, I'm going to put this faction in, and I'm going to take them at a better price than I think they should go for because no one else wants to play them.
That's interesting. That's a completely different way than I do bidding for factions, right? So when I'm bidding on factions, I say, what do I absolutely want to play and think is good and could play at close to 0 for. But I can see the other logic, which is, I mean, at that point, you're kind of playing your opponents as well. You're trying to figure out which of your opponents is worse with which faction. So cultish in at number 1, that makes sense. They're gonna put some hexes. They're gonna put some dwellings down round 1. They're gonna be able to get a decent pass tile. Are they? Let's see. So they're gonna get they're probably gonna get coins. Yeah, they're almost certainly gonna get the coins.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, it's obviously hard to tell, like, to determine how everything's gonna play out, what a faction's gonna do in round 1 until all the factions are picked. But broadly, I think cultists are pretty good here. You got really nice cult bonuses. You have 2 doubles. You can get. I mean, the double Earth cults early is really nice for a high cult faction. The Earth cults are generally the best cults to stack up because it's spades and coins, the best rewards.
And he does it.
Darkens up. Oh, and Ondas goes Giants.
And the man does it.
The man went with Paul.
Yep. Oh, he went with the poll. So what does this do for us, right? What did Giants even bring to this game? That's the real question. And I think they could have a 30-point lead against every other faction. And it doesn't matter.
Yeah, they're not that bad. Like, they'll get to open with worker power or 2 workers. They get a dwelling or 2 out round 1. They dig twice or 4 times. Probably not 4 times, but twice very reasonably because they have their stronghold.
Mm-hmm.
They can easily get a town in round 3. Round 4 and 5 are going to be kind of tough for them. They can only get 5 points there, but they can hit the stronghold sanctuary bonus well. They can hit the dwelling bonus well. The trading house bonus, it's probably not going to be hit that well since you're probably not building your trading house out late, or you're probably building your trading houses late, which means you can't actually score from that one. But broadly, I think this is a fine Giants game.
Okay. See, you and I have very different opinions on it being a fine Giants game. So I still hold to the fact that they can have a 30-point lead against either of these things, and it doesn't matter. Like, if I'll put it this way, so if I'm in this, right, and I'm bidding, I think that I am bidding the faction that I want down to maybe 5 points immediately.
What? Oh boy.
I'm not okay. So hear me out on this one, right? So when you're doing that, right, you are saying like you know you're gonna get like you know that's gonna go down to probably 10 points minimum for these factions, right? And I don't think that either that anyone's gonna take giants when darklings are at 20 or cultists are at 20. Maybe when they're at 10.
See, I'd probably say the cultists are slightly better than darklings here. Last faction's dwarves. Dwarves make me think. Yeah, dwarves still make me think that cultists are the best faction here. So I would say cultists down to about 12 points.
Mm-hmm.
Darklings down to about 16 points. Dwarves at about 20. Giants at 30.
I think you're vastly overestimating giants here. I think it's going to be
Overestimate. They have a 10-point handicap on every faction, at least in those estimations.
Yeah, I think we're going minimum 5 for either cultist or darkling, and then 7, and then probably 15 for dwarves, and then dwarves win the game because of that. 15 or 20. I'd say 20 for dwarves. And we are down to 24, 22 already. With
and Ondas is just chilling on cultists, not getting up it at all.
Yeah, but that's going to change very soon.
It is going to change, but I wonder, like, personally, I feel like cultists are better than darklings here, and if people don't think that, in my opinion, Ondas is going to get a steal compared to darklings.
So now we have cultists getting bid down to 26 and darklings getting bid down to 20. We're going to continue this trend for a while, and this will keep going on and on and on and on and on. And there are reasons for this, right? So, for instance, I was playing in the Mind Sports Olympiad, and I started a bid for my thoughts were the best faction at 30, and then everyone else just bid 30, right? So bidding down really fast isn't necessarily the best way to do things, especially when you think it will eventually go down.
All right. Cultists are getting tanked down to closer to where they should be relative to darklings. I still think they're slightly better than the darklings. Dwarves just start getting bid on. I think it's a pretty good track for dwarves. They got plenty of workers in the past tiles. They have stacked earth cults early. You got brown black in the game.
Yeah. And they're really not even fighting with red as far as for their gray hexes, because red is almost certainly going to take any other hex before they take those red hexes.
And also,
or the gray hexes, sorry.
They are the best at scoring in rounds 4 and 5, right? They have a way to score points in those rounds.
Yeah.
Where the other factions get 5 points out of those rounds. Like, that's not many points. Darklings might not get any points in those 2 rounds.
They do have Priest for Shovel, so.
Well, yeah. but for the round scoring, they might not get any points for those rounds.
That's fair. That's very fair. So.
I think overall it's a pretty good Dwarves game. Dwarves get worker power. I think a really big thing is Dwarves get worker power bonus.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just, I think they should be able to double dig first move, which is pretty important. They're not risking losing Earth 1 if they want Earth 1, because Giants are going to be opening Stronghold. So you can go Temple, 2 Dwelling in the opening. I think it's going to go bode well for them.
Yeah, and you can, and the nice thing about them is you can actually go ahead and put your, you can go ahead and shovel them and not even build them. Because no one else is fighting you for those hexes, unless you're shoveling by giants, which, good luck with that.
Well, they are going to shovel by giants, so. That green hex, E9. Presumably, giants start center and then they start east, which means this green hex on the east will be contested between the 2 of them.
Yeah, that green hex is important. So maybe they'll have to build that one, but they shouldn't have to build the other one. And for those of you who haven't joined us yet, here's how the format of this entire thing works. The way it will work is there are 2 games that are going to happen. There's a bidding phase in between, for these factions that are nominated. Then after that, game starts as normal with these amount of points in these seat positions. Then the winner of this game will get 6 points. Then second will get third will get second will get 3, third will get 1, and fourth will get 0. And then we're gonna have another game with the same sort of things, same setup, except for it's gonna be on the Fire and Ice map. And then same points are allotted for each win. The person who has the most points overall after that will be crowned the winner of this particular game, of these particular games. So that's the setup for this thing, and that's our finals.
And what are they playing for, Chris?
They are playing for many things, actually. So first is going to be a special plaque with one of the keys that is a replica of the town keys from Terra Mystica. The second is a promo board that is being sent by Fearland Spiel, which is the original publisher of the game. The promo is so hard to find you can't actually Google it. Like, you can find one side of it, but that's just a Google image cache, and the website's been taken down for it. And that's actually going to be signed by Jens and Helge, the 2 designers of the game. And then finally, they are playing for a dinner or breakfast or lunch, depending on where their time zone is. So they're going to get that either delivered, or they're going to get it sent, or they're going to pick it up themselves. But either way, Fire 2 Tournaments is paying for it. So, and that's what they're fighting for.
A lot on the line.
A lot on the line here, I'll tell you that much. It's no longer just, well, you get out of the groups and get into the finals. It's now on. What? Giants were the second to be bid? Or the third to be bid? Fatty.
This is why I chose Fatty to win game 2 and not game 1.
Fatty. Okay. So this means that Ondas gets to pick doors for 30 and just run with it?
I don't know, does he?
Oh, yes, he does.
So basically, the real thing is, do we think that dwarves are 17 points better than Darklings and 14 points better than Cultists?
Yes.
Yeah, they probably are. Yeah, they are.
Yeah. If you have the opportunity to pick
Well, and it's
Towards
actually nerdcube, not Ondas.
It is on nerdcube. Yeah, you 100% pick.
Oh, I think if I'm him, I'm taking him right now.
Yeah,
Like, I honestly don't see what FadiB sees. Like, this game is clearly much, much better for dwarves.
I think he got sucked in. He got sucked into the idea that they're gonna get the Stronghold Sanctuary bonus, and they're he got I don't know what he got sucked in by, but it's not good. Whatever he did.
Yeah. He was saying how rituals say that he shouldn't play the night before the finals.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
and then he'd win it all. Yeah, because that's what he did in the group stages.
Oh my god,
And they don't even care. They're just gonna keep bidding cultists.
They don't even care. Cultists were just bid down twice. Nerdcube coming back again. He gets dwarves on the wheel, putting down cultists 2 points. If he takes it, then we're okay. The problem is, I'm not sure if he's taking it.
I don't know either.
I don't love him not immediately snapping this up. I'll state that for the record. I think the only reason that he may bid cultist down again is because there are no cult factions in this game. No other cult factions in this game.
Yeah, dwarves are kind of a cult faction, right? They should win Earth cult.
Yeah,
and that's about it.
Yeah, so cultists are gonna win 3 out of 4 cults probably.
Yeah, they should get about 28 cult points, and he bids down cultists again. And I don't know. I think this is fine. I think cultists are a very good faction here, and they're probably a little safer than dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that, right? Because dwarves, if they end up just never getting digs, you saw what happened to Christopher Ho when he just got no leech in the first 3 rounds of the game. I think he got 1 leech in the first 3 rounds of the game.
Yeah,
and it was just like he played a perfect game, and he was only able to get second because Jesse triple dog with no dwellings, and Ondas made him pay for it. Right, so things can certainly go wrong, but yeah. I think it's supposed to just be a dwarf spec here.
Yep, and my favorite thing is I know the players are going to watch this, and the players are going to be yelling at the screen about this, being like, no, this is wrong. Until afterwards, I'll say it this, until after they play this game, and they're like, oh, maybe they were right. Maybe they saw more than I did. It's that pressure that's on you when it's the finals, when you know something is on the line. Oh, here we go, and he snaps them up.
All right, my new predictions: Nerdcube wins.
Oh yeah, this is. I'm pretty sure. No, I predicted him to win game 2. I think
this game is between Nerdcube and Ondas from the bidding. From the bidding standpoint, I think it's between Nerdcube and Ondas, with Hefaistos and FadiB fighting out for 3rd.
Yep. I don't think FadiB can take 3rd here. I will state that once that if you have with this much bidding down, if you take a faction and somebody else gets a faction for 30, I feel like you've made the wrong choice, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's got to be the feeling you have.
Well, then there are some games where you're just like, these two are very close. I don't really know. And it's like maybe like a 2 or 3 point difference between the factions. And then you end up taking the wrong one. But I don't think that's what happened this game. This game, I think dwarves were 10 or 15 better than giants.
Yeah, agreed.
Like, dwarves just seem so good. Yeah, so I will say that one thing, talking to Nerdcube and playing with him in the auction, he's all about figuring out who's going to get double dig, right? And here he is with the faction that's going to get double dig.
Yep.
He seems to often be the faction that gets double dig, and I think I think his elo represents how powerful double dig is. and how important that is early, since he often gets it and he often wins.
Yeah, I've done quite a few games where I just start off double dig, and it is a magical thing. So, maybe even better than Earth One, especially with this sort of scoring, because you can Dwelling Rush and get everything down. Let's see. Which is why, like, a Mermaids would have been nice to see here, because they can Dwelling Rush so well.
Yep.
But this is the factions we have. This is what we're stuck with. Stuck with, strong word. But this is where we are.
It's better than whatever happened in Group D.
Oh,
The dwarves are in cultists and chaos. Oh, that was disgusting.
oh, it was absolutely disgusting. I'll tell you, it was not a good time. Not a good time all around. That being said, turned out to be an interesting game. It was an
It
enlightening
was interesting.
game.
It was certainly interesting.
It was an enlightening game at the very least.
All right, so this is gonna be something big in the game. So we see we got 2 leech clusters, right?
Yep.
Which one is gonna be built around? It's gonna be very important.
I think.
Does
probably.
Nerdcube get a bunch of leech, or does Ondas get a bunch of leech? I guess
Oh.
Nerdcube and Hefaistos or Ondas.
Yeah. That's tough, because if you're playing the cultist, you're almost certainly gonna build up in the middle, right?
Yeah,
But then
that's
everybody
where your
else,
sanctuary town would go.
yeah. But then everyone else can just say, "All right, cool. We're gonna go ahead and go in the east."
Right, he goes in the middle.
Yep.
I think one big factor to put in here is that dwarves want their sanctuary in the middle.
Is that big a deal though?
I think so.
Okay. Not everybody's going. Yeah, everybody's gonna go in the middle probably. This signals everyone's going in the middle.
Everybody's in the middle.
Yep.
Ching. Choo choo. We're on the leech bus.
That's the leech train.
Leech train. Choo choo. Next stop, the east.
Well, that's fair. Actually, there is a leech train that happened in the east.
It's gonna go east next. Oh, I think Eric takes double dig this move.
Yeah, he's gonna take double dig this time.
Almost certainly. I'll be interested to see which hex he builds on, because he can build on the central one first and get 1 extra leech.
Okay, hold on. He actually doesn't have to take double dig here. If he upgrades in the...
Either way, he feeds cultists the leech.
Oh, he does. You're right. Okay. Yeah, he's got to take double dig here. There is absolutely no other way to play this.
I mean, the only reason you wouldn't... I think the only reason you wouldn't take double dig here is try to save tokens, but like those tokens don't matter that much. Ondas is gonna snap up the double dig.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah.
There's double dig. There's 1. And there's 2. Yep.
All right. So he does build the central one and gets the extra leech here as round 1.
Mm-hmm.
So his next move is probably gonna be to build on the other one and then upgrade to a temple last this round. Ondas probably takes single dig on this black hex, builds 2 dwellings this round.
Yep, and then he does not.
He doesn't. Interesting.
Well, okay. To his credit here, right? Who else is taking?
Who else is taking? Yeah, it makes sense. Who else is taking double dig? Oh man, I have to take Earth One again. How boring.
This man continues to say Earth One is bad, and yet continues to take Earth One.
Yeah, I'm gonna start taking his word with a grain of salt.
Oh,
like what in the world?
I've always taken this man's word with a grain of salt. So I've taken
he put up a poll that Giants won.
Yeah.
So he put in Giants. So there's that.
Yeah, but like, how does that affect him really? That does.
No, it does. He stuck with his guns and what people he was gonna put the faction that led
Yeah.
or got the most votes, I should say.
Okay, that's super cool. It's neither here nor there for me, right? All right. Now this, I'll go ahead and state this. I don't love this.
Oh, I love it.
Really? Why?
You want because he's about to take Fire One.
Okay. Oh, okay. So he's putting a priest on.
Earth and Fire.
So he's not building. Okay. Here's the problem with this, though. That gives Giants a gigantic hold in the East, which he can't afford to have happen. Because if so, Giants are going to stomp all over his board.
Yeah, that's a good point. But does he need connection?
He doesn't need connection. He needs hexes, though. And at some point, those hexes are going to run out. So he's got 4 single digs to do, right? But if he dilly-dallies too much, then Giants are going to take up 2 of them. At least. So I'm wondering what he does here. Because let's see. Interesting. Okay. Ondas feeds him some of the power he needs to get this second dwelling down. Or to get this other dwelling down. I don't know. Anyways.
They're racing to the red hex. Look at this.
They're racing to the red hex, which they definitely need to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's much more... I mean, it's really important, actually, both of them.
Yep. I think nerdcube may take this red hex, though. Okay.
Darklings do go 3 fire.
Okay. All right. I like this move a little more, right? So it hinged on Cultist taking that hex, right? But what's about to happen is that he is going to get the worst case scenario is he gets the Giants are going to double dig that brown, which they don't. They double dig the gray instead. I guess I can see that logic.
No. What? There is no logic for that.
I'm convincing myself of that logic. Okay, let me convince myself of it.
I need you. Once you convince yourself, convince me, because I just think there's no reason to.
Oh, he can bridge to that bridge to the grid hex.
Yeah, but like that doesn't help you. What's it gonna do for you?
Now get you 2 points. End of dwelling this round.
Oh, you wanted to do that this round? I guess.
He's doing that this round. Okay.
I mean, I guess.
This isn't. Yeah, there's my. I've convinced myself on this one, right?
But like, if you convince yourself it's good.
No, but I've convinced myself that it's not terrible. Okay, and that's
like, right. Here's. You take this brown hex.
Yep.
Right. So if you take this brown hex, you say, "Hey, Darklings, you're not connecting this game." All right. Now Darklings are sad, but not only are they sad, you now have a second dwelling to upgrade to a trading house for that town. And now this has an interesting side effect, right? And the interesting side effect is Darklings now have to dig down.
Yep.
And they take the brown hex, and then they take this blue hex, and now dwarves don't have a town.
Yep. This is a weird game all around. This is a weird opener. I'll state it. I don't love this opener. It's on the record now. I didn't love this play before, and I still hate it. I'll state it again. Because, okay, here's the thing. Hefaistos could have secured connection and gotten at least one more dwelling out. But instead, what is he getting for that?
4 power.
He's getting 4 power, right? Cool. And he's getting 3 coins a turn. No, 2 turns from now. 2 rounds from now. And
wait, would you not have put a priest to Earth?
Oh no, I wouldn't have put a priest to Earth.
Oh, priest to Earth was like mandatory for Darklings.
I don't think it's mandatory.
It's pretty mandatory. It's 3 coins, it's a power, it's a spade. Like, that's just so good.
Okay, here's my counterpoint to this, right? As long as you put a priest to Earth at some point, it doesn't matter, right? Because
if it's only 2 steps, it only gets into step 3.
However, they're gonna take Earth 1.
Earth 1, okay.
So,
but now this Earth 1 gives you 2 power.
Yeah. Okay. I think 1 dwelling is worth more than 2 power, personally. I think 2 dwellings is worth, which are 4 points, 4 points apiece, or at least 4 points total, are worth more than 4 power and some coins and a shovel in like a few rounds from now.
I really like what Hefaistos has done.
We disagree entirely on this.
I know.
We've never disagreed more on this. I think I just don't value 3 steps as much as everyone else in this community does.
So, I mean, it depends, right? I mean, it can be the difference of 2 points in cults at the end of the game, but it's also really nice early power. Like, we say that 2 power is worth 1 point. So, getting that cult step, or getting the extra cult step, is a point. And not just that, like, we say that a point is less than 2 power. And so that 2 power is going to snowball into much more than a point in round 1.
That's fair.
So I think 3 steps are really good. If they're giving you cult bonuses as well.
Yeah,
but overall, I like what Hefaistos is doing. He's gonna have tons of coins.
Coins are good. I'm not upset he's getting a lot of coins, but it's also gonna be low on workers. And I assume he is going to Sanctuary into Earth 1 next round. And then
we'll see what nerdcube takes here, but if Darklings can get Stronghold Sanctuary bonus, and then he gets the 2 worker action or just 3 power to a worker, he gets to dig, he gets the dwelling on this brown hex, which I still think FadiB was probably supposed to take, although now that he has temp ship, FadiB's going to get 4 dwellings out next round, whereas he would have only gotten 3, so maybe it was fine. But Hefaistos can pass for worker power, take the 2 worker action that he just took, and now he has 5 workers, which is enough for Sanctuary and a dwelling with his 1 priest left over.
Yep.
I think I really like what Hefaistos is up to.
Again.
His big problem is going to be getting cut off by the Giants.
Right.
Oh, Ondas getting spicy. I thought for sure this double dig was just going to be on the red hex.
Yeah, I feel like it should have. No, he just changed it to yellow. I think that's good enough. I think it's a good enough thing to do.
Maybe.
Because at worst, I mean, it's probably gonna... That shovel's probably happening anyway. Oh, this is not great. What is nerdcube gonna do here? Because nerdcube also has to double shovel this blue hex as well.
nerdcube will send his priest to Earth. He will build a trading house to get his economic favor of a trading house going. And then pass for coin. Maybe he doesn't even build a trading house since he's gonna pass for a bunch of coins.
Is he building a town next turn though?
No. I don't like. Were dwarves ever gonna build a town
He could.
around there?
He could build a town
Where?
in the east.
But how? And build all your trading houses early?
Yeah.
Oof.
Then you get a lot of trading houses out, and then you get a lot of coins.
Yeah, but like, you want workers as dwarves. Dwarves are the faction that are just like, I want workers.
That's fair. Oh wow! So looking at this, Fadi's maybe about to upgrade shipping again and just take all of the red hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah,
he's temp ship.
You can also, I mean, that's 2. You can get 2 ship though.
But where's 2 ship get you?
It gets you to the north, and then you can take that yellow or that black, and then take that other red.
Yellow or black.
In the northeast.
The thing about well, Priest just got taken, so that idea is out the window. The thing with actually increasing shipping again this round is that either way you're getting 4 dwellings out, so it's not that big of a deal to get shipping up this round.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you are at least getting 4 dwellings out. So it doesn't really help him at all. He does at some point need to start taking these hexes for before dwarves do. But I don't think they're gonna be taking that quickly. Yep, there's the tunnel. And then what's he doing with this? There are so many options that dwarves have, and I don't know what they're doing with those options.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's a lot of ways you can go with this in the next few rounds. I think my prediction is that he will 4 coin pass for 4 coins in a cult. If he's able to, he will first move Priest to Earth. Along with the cult, we'll get him to step 8 for 2 digs in round or the end of round 3, beginning of round 4. Mm-hmm. So that'll be good for him. He wants to get fed leech. If Ondas takes the spade action or the 2 worker action, he can secure this yellow hex, which will give dwarves 1 more leech. So he's 2 leech away from getting a double dig in that scenario. Doesn't look like he's going to get that 2 leech though. But he'll get the 2 leech from going up 2 steps on Earth. Something actually really interesting about this game is that it's really just dwarves and cultists fighting for digs this game, right? So giants don't really need many digs. If you get your shipping up early, secure your red hexes, you don't need to be spending 6 power for digs. I mean, that's really inefficient compared to just increasing shipping and shipping everywhere with your power.
Yeah.
And so they're not really going to be contesting digs. And Hefaistos, obviously Darklands aren't going to be contesting digs.
Yeah.
And with Cultist getting double dig this round, maybe even taking another dig this round, I'm not sure. I think Nerdcube should just have double dig next round. Now, an interesting thing here is he got fed leech from dwarves, and I think dwarves, that was an interesting play. But dwarves can take the dig and then dig with workers and still build a dwelling on this yellow hex.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's crazy. You get 4 points for digging. and getting 4 points for digging, you're now able to get to these gray hexes in the southwest.
Yeah, I really like
which
that.
is really nice. If I was nerdcube, I'd be tempted to just do it. But back to the giant stick, I thought that was really interesting. I'm not sure why that blue hex was so important. To forego building another dwelling this round just for that blue hex. Why would it be so important? He might be trying to make a bridge town next round. Oh wow, that's spicy. Huh. Honestly, I have no clue what's happening right now.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you right now. It's a oh, okay. That's a
Of all
weird
things.
move.
Yeah, like,
I guess he gets the north, but does he even need the north right now?
that's really interesting. What does that give him? He gets him this C2.
Yeah, and for those of you who don't know, when we're talking about numbers and letters, right? The numbers and letters refer to so going down and skipping river hexes are the letters, and going across from left to right are the numbers. So C2, for example, is the gray hex, 3 down and 2 to the left, or 2 to the right. So, but talking about what it gets him, I don't know. So it gets him to there, but what else does he take from that?
Yeah, I don't really know. It just seems like he was supposed to take this yellow hex, right?
Yep.
So now Ondas just passed early. He got a coins, or actually no, he got the trading house
Post,
bonus.
yeah.
Huh.
I mean, he has plenty of coins. He's gonna have plenty of coins.
Yeah, but like, is he going to be scoring trading houses?
Maybe so. Yeah, he might be. If I'm him, I'm going to be building trading houses. Because I'm going to be building a town next turn. He has plenty of coins to do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay. So cultist goes sanctuary, water 1, 2 trading houses. Oh, are they a worker short of that? Yeah, they're 1 worker short. They can make their priest into workers. So it looks like he's gonna double dig. Sanctuary, water 1, 2 trading houses in the center.
Yep.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either. I just like, for me, right? This move messes up FadiB, but like I don't think that's his competition.
I agree. I don't know. Like, I feel like that was a worse move. I feel like that's messing with someone you don't need to mess with. And I mean, I'm not sure if it really messes with him too much.
Yeah, it really doesn't, because all he does is single dig this yellow hex and then bridges out. So, okay.
Like, this got him to 1 gray hex compared to getting to 2 gray hexes.
Yep.
And securing your town.
Yep.
I mean, sure, it costs you 3 more workers, but you're getting 2 points for those 3 workers this round.
Yeah,
in a big round.
It cost you, so you're trading positioning for 2 workers or 1 worker and 2 points, because you have to spend 1 extra worker and lose 2 points because you're not tunneling. But it is what it is. Perhaps we're not seeing something that he is.
Yeah. I feel like that has to be.
Maybe
like,
if
what is there to see?
So my thought process is this, right? If I'm going on this thought process, right? So he's saying, great, I don't particularly care about this yellow hex down here because I'm gonna leech from it, and also I need to go to this green hex anyway. So this green hex is gonna be a bridge to my town, right? Because I need that green hex anyway to connect to my other dwellings, right? So he says that he's also making giants go south to make a town. And that town has to be bridged over. So, giants now don't care about that green hex, nor do they care about that yellow hex or that red hex anymore. Right? So, he gets that town.
You're saying he's getting a four digs and
Yep.
a bridge for a town.
Yeah, he's getting... Okay, now that you say it out loud, I don't love it.
It's actually 5 digs because he dug the green hex. And like as dwarves, just like he could have just tunneled twice if he had taken the yellow hex. Like I don't see it.
I don't love what I'm saying. I'm saying it's a thing to say. That's where I'm at right now.
Where I'm at is doubt.
Oh, I'm at Doubtland too. However, for
I'm
the
on the doubt-
viewers,
doubt train.
we have to say what can be, right?
I don't think it's gonna be though. Like, no.
What can be, not what is. Oh, Fatty's getting close. Fatty's getting awfully close to timing out here.
That'll be fine.
I think he's really just debating between these two. Okay, there he is. There he goes. Every one of these people, except for nerdcube, is coin rich right now. So the most rich people as far as coins in the world. There goes the double dig.
No, I'm starting to like Ondas' game.
Oh, I think Ondas' game is beautiful. Don't get me
But
wrong.
ooh, he doesn't do what I think what I was saying. I thought he was gonna do though. Yeah, like I don't know if he doesn't go Sanctuary 2 trading houses town this round. I feel like just stocking up on even more coins. You're gonna need those coins later. What is this worker and what are you gonna score 2 points off of it? Like a worker and 2 points. Is that better than that?
So what he does here, right, is he does temple and two trade post. Yeah.
So it's 2 points a worker, and those are 2 coins on it. 2 points a worker, 2 coins. Is that better than 7 coins?
No, he's gonna go. No, he's gonna do 2 trading post. So it's 4 points.
Oh, you think he's gonna make a town in these? Huh? Interesting.
Yeah, he's gonna make a town in these. He has all the stuff for it. It's the same as your theory of Sanctuary, but he also gets more points. He also gets points next round for that as well.
Yeah.
Because
I don't think he's gonna build the Sanctuary next round anymore. He's gonna build it round 5.
that's fine. He gets the points at some point anyway.
Yeah. So okay, so he takes a trade. That's 9, 14 coins. So it's takes 14 coins. So he probably takes a ship town.
Mm-hmm.
Does he take a ship town? Like, so my problem with this plan is he doesn't have anywhere to use these cult digs, right? And when he increases ship, so ideally he wants to dig the black and the yellow hexes the black and the yellow hexes south.
Yeah.
With the cult digs, which would require another dwelling, which he just doesn't have a worker for. So I kind of don't like this plan. Like, where else are you going to use your digs?
I don't know the answer to that. I didn't say I had all the answers. I said this is what I'm going for. I never claimed to have all the answers. Yeah, it's a rough one. Because maybe he should have taken single dig there then. Yeah, single dig would have been beautiful there. Because he then has the ability with he gets the ship town, and then he double digs this. He double with his two digs next round. He takes the yellow hex and the black hex. The yellow hex that he dug already. Also, I'd like to point out that Fatty still only has 2 more points than the 30 points he started out with.
I suspect that'll change this round. He's gonna take a bridge. He's gonna build a temple. He's gonna make a town. He's gonna get water 1. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
That's Logos' saying, which, oddly enough, who was booted out of here by FadiB. So.
I'd like to go back to Hefaistos' plan.
Yeah,
Look at
sure.
this lonely little dwelling over here.
I don't know how he's getting away with this. This is...
Well, no. He's planning not to... He's never going to even try to connect, right? So he knows that the second... I mean, he's not going to be able to get the shipping up to try and connect until round 5. And by then, the Giants are going to be able... They're already going to have cut him off. So he's just going to let that dwelling sit there and still pursue network.
Okay.
On the west.
All right, so we see nerdcube continuing to tunnel around. But what is this accomplishing?
Points.
He's got
That's all I got.
He's got points, sure.
I don't like nerdcube's game plan here.
I really don't either. I think this game plan could have been so much better.
Like, I don't know. I think just double digging that yellow would have been so much better.
I agree, but unfortunately, that's not how the cookie crumbled that round.
Guess how many points Patty's gonna get this round?
Oh wow! Okay, so that's the play.
Yes, no water. Oh, so he's gonna do Sanctuary or 1. Okay. I mean, I kind of see it. It's not what I would have done, but I see it. Because he's gonna build a dwelling, increase ship. I see it.
I see it. I don't love it, but I see it. So who's getting water 1? Or who's getting water 1 then? You got to get water 1 at some point.
Not Ondas.
Oh, that's what he's doing. Nerdcube had the pass tile. Oh, okay, this is a little spicy. I like this. I have flip flop around like a waffle. On this,
is it
right?
a pancake or is it?
No, it's a waffle. Okay, you gotta hold strong like a pancake, flip flop like a waffle.
All right.
So here's the here's the thing, right? So he's gonna get a bunch of coins. He's gonna go water 1 next round, or maybe not even go water 1 next round, right? But he is going to Darklings take Colts. Interesting.
Oh, Darklings are gonna crush these Colts. Honestly, high Colt Darklings I like.
I'm not a fan of high Colt Darkling. Oh my god, FadiB's taking coins again. This man has so many coins. This man has so many coins.
I mean, this man's living the life.
Man's living the life of coins. Okay, back to this thought process I got going on, right? So
I want to talk more about coins. 20 coins. This man's got more coins than the rest of the table combined.
I love it. Okay, so he's going. So back to nerdcube's game, right? So what he's gonna do, right, is I'm thinking he's going to either has the possibility of upgrading to a sanctuary, upgrading to a trading post, and then to a stronghold, or he can upgrade, or he can do a water 1 strat and get a bunch of trading posts out. Any of those are perfectly good strategies. I would take any one of those. Speaking of things I would take, I think Hefaistos is finally going to take this brown hex.
No, he's just leaving that hex there.
What is he doing with this priest otherwise? Just holding on to it?
Well, okay, I guess it comes down to game plan. Does he think he has network aspirations here?
I don't think he does.
I think his economy is fairly good. Oh, he takes the brown hex. Well, okay.
Yep.
There it is.
Yep. There you go. Taking the brown hex.
I'd just like to point out that this man, Hefaistos, has 22 points in cults right now. More than the cultists. Well, no, not quite more than the cultists. Oh, yeah, more than the cultists.
More than the
cultists are at 21 right now.
Yep.
So, like, high cult Darklings are fine.
High cult Darklings are fine, right? I'm not arguing this point. Takes a priest. Okay, so he's increased shipping, I guess? I don't hate it. I like to state I don't hate it.
Like, this is what happens when you have so many coins. When you get the coins power action 3 times in the first 3 rounds, then you can increase ship. You can take a priest down instead of taking a ship down. It works every time.
And so he does. And so he does. Ondas has taken the dwelling bonus tile. Not bad, not bad. He's about to build 3 more dwellings next turn. He's going to have 5 dwellings total next round. Seems pretty good. Yeah, I think... Okay, so here's the thing. I think sometimes we get into the habit of casting these games like they are 20-point standard games. Does that make sense? Right? Where...
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so we're casting this game as if every one of these people started out at 20 points. And...
Am I?
I am. I know that.
Oh.
I know that for the record, right? I feel like you are too a little bit, but more to the point, right? My point on that is saying that I think that that we also need to look at every once in a while. Need to take a look at the points overall and see where we're at, right? Nerdcube still at 62, right? I know it's round 4, and there are plenty of points to get, but I think he has the ability to get those points.
I don't get your point here.
My point on this, right? My point on this is that while Ondas and Hefaistos have good game plans, right, and are doing pretty well, that also comes at a 20-point deficit.
Oh yeah, no, I 100%. Yeah. It's just something that you don't actually talk about much, but it's something that you do recognize. Where when I say, hey, I like this person's game, I am usually factoring in their points, right?
Okay.
So I do like Hefaistos' game, right? So Hefaistos is only at 39 points, but you also have to take into account how many points I think he's able to get compared to the rest of the table in these last 3 rounds. How many points do I think he can get from endgame scoring? And how many points do I think he can get from path tiles? So you got to factor in all those things when you're liking or disliking someone's game.
Okay.
So, for example, I think cultists, even though they're back at 42, I think they're going to score quite well this game. They have Earth 1, they're going to get Air 1, they have a bunch of trading houses on the board producing money income. They're going to get a bunch of points from Earth 1 in these last 3 rounds. They're going to build a sanctuary for 5 points. Air 1's going to be 7 points if they get it in round 5. They're going to get 12 points from trading houses, or I guess 6 because they don't get 1 or 1.
Yeah.
They have the dwelling pass style now. They're going to do well on network and cults. So the cultist game looks pretty nice. Fatty's game. Fatty's at 50 points. I don't see how he scores enough points to do everything that I just said the cultist could do.
Yeah, I don't either. I will state for the record, I don't love what's happening here with Fatty's game, right? So he's about to take Air 1, which is fine. But what's that doing for him, really? Not a whole lot. I'll tell you that much. Not a whole lot. He also had coins denied from him, so he no longer gets coins. So who all needs a bridge? Fatty needs another bridge.
Fatty needs a bridge. Nerdcube needs a bridge. I think that's it.
That's it. Yeah, so 3 rounds, 2 bridges.
We know there is a bridge embargo.
There is no
I got bridge block today.
Well,
I still won that game though. It was great.
You got that. I'm sorry you got bridge blocked. That's a real
I'm
rude
looking
thing
at
to
you,
have happen to you.
Rainier.
That's a real rude thing to have happen to you.
It was very rude. But like, you know, I almost lost the game for it. It can be game changing.
It can be. So, but I think over 3 rounds, I think it's not likely that anyone's going to get bridge blocked here. Let's see. So we've got. Yep, Hefaistos is going ahead and making a town over here in the east. And then maybe trying to connect? I don't know what he's doing after that. Nerdcube's about to build a trading post. Probably put another priest on air. It's funny because once you're done with cults, you just with your priest, you're like, okay, what do I do now?
Digging.
No, there's not okay. Like you can't upgrade shipping. So
Why can't you upgrade shipping?
Not as dwarves.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, that's where like dwarves they tend to play higher culty-ish games.
Mm-hmm.
And they tend to also have the priest increase digs, and they usually have the workers increase digs, which are like the coins that hold them back.
Yeah, luckily, yeah. Well, okay. Unluckily, this man does not have the coins for that right now. So, is he going to upgrade that trading post into a stronghold next round?
Yes. He's gonna do that. He's gonna bridge sometime in the game. And then he's gonna just basically do the bare minimum to make this town on the east, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then just dig a bunch, or I guess tunnel a bunch for dwellings. That's my prediction. And then he's gonna get like a 14 network.
It's a strong ambition of network over here.
14 network, yeah, it's nothing.
He has 10 buildings out right now. He's gonna get 14 or 4 more buildings out with 1 hex open. 1 hex that's his color.
Well, yeah, if he increases digging.
Some strong statements over here about increasing digging.
Although it doesn't look like he's gonna increase digging.
Yeah, he's not increasing digging, man.
All right, he's not gonna increase digging. All right, well, if he doesn't increase digging, then what's he gonna do? He's gonna build a stronghold. Still building that stronghold. All right. Then he builds a town. Yeah, I can get 13 network, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's my thought. Here's my thoughts on this. I don't think he's going to increase. I don't think he's going to make that a. No, maybe he. No, okay, so he doesn't make that a stronghold. He instead makes that a sanctuary. Or not a sanctuary, a temple, and gets Air 1.
Temple? What?
Temple gets Air 1. Unless he's able to get the Stronghold Sanctuary bonus. Gets Air 1, and then he will. After getting Air 1, he will get a. He's going to get 4 trading posts the next round. So it's almost as many points for half as much economy input. Honestly, and you can even do one trading post as well for it. So you don't lose the coin income either. Which he desperately needs that coin income. It's not crazy. I'm telling you. It's not crazy.
Not crazy at all.
It's not crazy, but it's not crazy.
Not crazy?
It's okay. So what I'm saying is it is minorly crazy, but it isn't that crazy.
I get it.
Alright, sends priest air, as expected.
Ondas getting his worker income up.
Yep.
Good man. Looks like Ondas will win network. Ondas's game is really nice.
Yep, I agree.
I think it's he and Nerdcube fighting for the win. Like I said at the beginning of the auction, and FadiB and Hefaistos fighting it out for third. My after auction predictions stand. Before auction predictions are out the window.
Before auction predictions are gone. Oh. It feels, I will state for the record, it feels really weird as the tournament organizer to sleep on any of the competitors here, right? To say that like any of them are going to lose outright, right? Because two things, right? So two things on these competitors, right? One, I would probably lose in a straight up game to most of them almost always, right? Or to almost every competitor in this tournament almost always, right? 60% of the time, it happens every time that I lose.
What? You're a good player. You can win.
Yeah, okay.
I have faith. I have faith in your skills.
That's
I
fair.
taught you well. I taught you big econ.
That's fair. Okay, but here's my point, right? Here's my point of this one. They're also at the final table, right? So it's not even that like they've gone above and beyond, right? They're not just in the tournament. They're not meeting the bare minimum. They're beyond that at this point, right? It's just that there is a cut above the rest of them, and there is definitely a skill gap between the top of the top players and the other players, right? So,
for sure. Speaking of skill gap, I finally got back up to an expert, so I guess all is not right with the world anymore.
No, all is not right with the world.
All is not right with the world anymore.
Right.
Now I'm pushing for 600 again. Can't wait.
I have many dreams as well, so let's state that.
It's not. This dream is alive and well.
I don't even know what my rating is, nor do I particularly care about my rating. All I care about is stopping noobs on the arena ladder. That's all I care about. Just like taking them out, taking the ladder points
until you get matched with Nerdcube, and then you're just like, well,
that's why I don't. No. Here's the thing. You get the table button. You get to look at who you're potentially matching against, right? And like Nerdcube, maybe I don't play right now. Maybe I just like take a hot break real quick.
I'll come back in a half hour, see if he's found a table.
No, I did try and match against Zorus at one point, and like what Zorus doesn't know, maybe he does know this, right? But Zorus and I had a beef at one point, right? Apparently I had a beef with everybody at one point. I had a beef with you at one point.
You had a beef with me. We blocked each other.
But Zorus was a one-way block. I think I was at work and I was playing a game during my lunch break and it was over and I was trying to finish the game up and I just couldn't, or maybe there was an emergency. One of those two things happened, right? And I just I just did not finish the game. And I don't blame him. But I just got red thumbed so hard after that, right? And then recently, that's been resolved. Apparently, don't know how that happened, but it's been resolved. So I tried to queue into a game with this man, and it didn't let me. It was like, no, this man's way too high above your level, right? You can't compete with that. We're just gonna put you in a game with scrubs, right? And I just trounced all over these kids. Trounced them. Got 1 point out of this. It was
because you play with 3 bronze players.
Yeah, I had some bronze players in there. It was not a good stitch. Okay, it was not a good situation. Okay, we gotta get back to this game though. Let's see what's happening on these past tiles. Because I mean, this round's kind of been playing out as expected, right?
Mainly, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really expect Darklings to try and make a town in the north, but I guess they're going to.
You didn't expect that? Oh, come on, Chris. This is why you're a gold player.
I didn't really it wasn't in the forefront of my mind. I wasn't like, you know what Darkling's next move is? To make a town in the north. I figured they'd finish the town up in the east first, but you know.
I mean, you want to secure your hexes before the giants trample them, right?
That's fair. Yeah, this is why I'm gold dipping. So what is Nerdcube doing here? Like, he's got 11 workers and 4 coins. This man
He's got workers, let me tell you.
That's a fact of life. He has workers. Let me tell you.
I told you.
I feel like I've been told.
He got workers.
You got workers. Okay, so he built a... Yeah, he built that. Who's taking coins? Oh my god, it's Giant. Giant's taking coins again.
Who else would get coins? Honestly, like, I don't like how's Fatty losing this game? He's gotten the coins action 4 out of 5 rounds.
And as you know, that's how you know who wins the game.
Yeah.
Coins
whoever gets the coins action the most wins.
And he's got a 4 out of 5 rounds.
That's what I just said.
We're at a coins record.
Yeah. Well, no, I got it 6 times in a game and I lost. It was bad.
I feel like you maybe had too many coins in that game, or went a little too big econ.
I probably went too big econ. That happens like every game.
Yeah. You gotta know when to turn that economy into points.
But you're officially talking to an expert right now, so you know. I give good advice.
I'm not sure if I can eye roll, like if you can see the eye roll, but I want the audience to really feel the eye roll I'm giving you right now. I want them to understand how much this eye roll is happening. And there you go. Now they understand.
I'm glad they understand.
Whew, okay, good to know. All right, so Fatty takes. Okay. He takes fire 2. He takes fire 2.
Well, he's won.
For all you fantasy heads, there we go. Congratulations.
First fire 2, no Earth 1 is just a win.
Already established, that's not the case.
No, the combination, no Earth 1.
No Earth 1. Okay. And Ondas is about to take Air 2? Or Air 1? Sorry, Air 1. He's about to get 4 power a turn, let me tell you.
He's about to get 4 power. 4 power is greater than 7 points, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Goes up the fire track. Takes fire 2. Fire 2's coming out hot.
Really? Fire 2.
I don't love it. I'll state that for the record. Don't love it.
Well, so he is going to Temple Air 1. But yeah, I don't love it. I love it one bit. Oh, is he going to Stronghold this round?
I guess he does need the digs for... Oh, I don't know. I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know. Fire 2 seems wrong, because I think if you're going Fire 2, you do it next round.
Well, there's about to be a fire sale on Fire 2 here. I'll tell you that much.
Nah, nerdcube doesn't need it.
Well, he for sure isn't getting it. I'll tell you that much. I don't think he needed it, but he for sure isn't getting it. He does need it. It did need it. That sale is over. I wonder if he's going to be in that awkward position where he has to pass first. I think he is. I think he's going to be in that awkward position.
Is?
Nerdcube is.
Really? Maybe.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the case. Maybe not. Maybe he does. I just don't see what he does otherwise. I guess he makes a strong here. Oh, I don't know what he does. I still think Temple Air 1 is the correct play here. It secures you Air 1.
Oh.
Temple Air 1 into another trading post.
So, is Ondas going to build a stronghold this round?
I don't know. Maybe. If he builds stronghold, he's building it in the south.
No. Yeah.
We got to get you into some acting classes. We gotta get you into there so you learn to say yes more often. You're like, yes, totally. 100% he's doing
100%. Yeah.
Doesn't matter whether it's true or not, he's definitely doing it. I'll tell you that.
100%. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
No, my mom always told me to be an actor.
There you go. And
because I'd like flop around
and now you're like second. You're like you're part actor here.
Yeah.
You're halfway to actor.
I have to be taught to be an actor.
Okay, so he is okay. So he's getting trading post out. All right, I don't hate it. He needs those coins next round.
So okay. So nerdcube will listen to this.
Yeah, I'm listening.
He will be increasing digging in this game.
You're stating this as a fact.
A fact, 100%.
Okay, I'm listening. Go on.
That's all I got. He's just gonna increase digging in this game.
I expected more from you, and I am utterly disappointed by it.
I'm sorry to disappoint.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah, I don't think increasing digging is particularly wrong here. Yeah, okay. So here's the line of logic then. If he wants to increase digging, he builds. Oh, I don't know what the line of logic here is actually. Yeah, so I think he passes. Yeah, he passes here, takes the 1 worker 3 power bonus, and then he takes the 1 worker 3 power bonus, and then gets coins next round. But that doesn't help him. He needs. Oh, this is a tough one. This is a real tough one. I think he's gonna lose out on the air cult. 100% think he's losing out on the air cult. And yes, Ondas should 100% be building a stronghold here.
Yes, I believe so. Oh, and he has a stronghold bonus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's 200%.
Yeah. I would go so far as 300, but that's as far as I'm going.
I'll go 500.
Okay. Well.
Ooh. Spicy.
Oh, that's spicy.
So spicy. Wait, why Fire 2 though? Like, if you're not gonna go for another town, why do you need Temple Fire 2?
Because he didn't want he wouldn't want to spend the coins for it, and that's the only other favor he's getting. Now he's playing Disruption.
Yeah, but it's just like...
Oh, even better. Now actually nerdcube can just pass and take the coins. He can immediately pass take coins. So he takes the coin action, and then he takes the coins.
Sorry, what?
So this is the line of events nerdcube can do now. So he passes here. He takes the coin bonus tile, and then next turn he can take the coin action.
Okay. That's a lot of coins.
That is a lot of coins.
Coins are the currency of Terra Mystica.
Yeah, and FadiB I think is really trying to make nerdcube's life a living hell. Yep, passing.
Nerdcubes? No. Ondas's.
Well, I think you're making both their lives a slight living hell.
Bad. What's bad for Nerdcube?
So he just took the power to get Ondas to level 9 of the cult track.
Oh, I don't think nerdcube is ever winning there.
I think in his dreams he won air. I would like to think that in his dreams.
Maybe next game he can win air.
Maybe next game. He's winning air next game. That's when he's winning air.
I don't think he's ever winning air this game.
Oh, that's... I love it. Next game, he's taking it. Don't worry. Next game, air cult is his.
Nerdcube always gets he always gets witches, and that's perfect to win air cult on Fire and Ice. He always gets witches on Fire and Ice, so he's gonna win air cult.
Yep.
Next game.
This game is looking real good, even if he doesn't get this town, which he should get this town. But even if he doesn't, this game's looking real good.
Giants might be a rude dude and take this green hex.
Oh, but like he may. But that feels real rough. Yeah, I could. God, that hurts me to think about. I don't want it in my life. I'll state that for the record. I don't want it in my life.
You're just too nice. You're too nice for that.
I really am. And this is why I'm a poor Giants player most of the time. That's
why I don't like the volcano factions, right?
Yeah, I hate the volcano factions.
You feel too bad.
I feel so bad in the volcano factions.
If I'm a volcano faction, I'm just gonna be like, you've lost. I'm gonna take your hex and you've lost. It's very fun.
I'll put it this way. So the Giants victory I just had in Snellman or in TM Tour, right? I waited until mermaids or swarmlings, the blue faction, passed on a blue hex twice, and I said, "You really don't want this hex? I guess I'll take it from you. If you don't want it, then so be it. I've given you the opportunity, and now I gotta take it away from you."
Well, you're too kind. But you know what? I'm glad you're kind. That's a good quality to have.
That's the kind of player you want at your table.
If I were you 2 turns ago, I would have been like, screw you.
I think they passed early, and that was what it was. It was one of those things where when you pass early, and there's a Giants player on the board, and you haven't secured your hexes, and they still have their dig, what are you doing with your life? And it turned out great for me. I made a 3rd town at that place, so... Sucks for them, beautiful for me. And we see Hefaistos going ahead and stalling a little bit.
Yep, he's got 2 more actions to finish out this round and seeing if he can get the cultist bonus.
Yep.
Which he should. I don't see how many actions cultists have.
I mean, I feel like he should be taking the trading post bonus tile regardless of what's happening here. Because scoring him at...
Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't know why he's stalling.
That's a really good point. Why is he stalling?
Because at worst, he's getting no bonus tile. And that's a legitimate possibility, too. Because Giants will be passing. Oh, okay.
Ooh. Spicy.
This is just some extra spicy stuff over here. Ondas is passing for that. Yep. And then Giants. So then Giants can't pass because they haven't done their double dig yet. So okay, he's safe on that one. But what else is he doing? Is he building his stronghold next round? He's definitely not building his stronghold next round.
Who? Oh. Darklings? Yeah, no.
Yeah, Darklings aren't building their stronghold next round.
He ain't got no coins. 0 coins over there. He's gonna have, well, he is gonna have what, 8 and 5. He's gonna have
13 workers.
14 workers. Because he has 1 in his supply.
Okay. 16 workers probably, because he's gonna take the stronghold sanctuary bonus. I would say that Giants are going to take it, but I think this dig is worth more. All right, so Giants are rude, but they're not that rude.
And they're still getting a third down.
Yep.
I'm happy for Fatty.
I'm happy for him, too. You know,
Third down dreams.
they're town dreams indeed. And he gets this dwelling point bonus. He's having a still fourth game. But a not terrible fourth game. Speaking of games, this game going fast. These fast settings I approve of.
Oh, highly recommend. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 fast setting. Next season, fast settings all around.
Oh yeah, I'm in.
Just happened.
Hopefully.
That's definitely happening. Okay. So let's look at what's happening here. Dwarves are about to get their coins. Yep. Dot snapped up that so fast.
Took him like literally 2 seconds to get that.
He was already clicking the button for it.
he probably got the warning like 10 times and like it's not your turn yet.
Oh, he takes the coin bonus. Oh, he takes the coin town. That's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Hefaistos also takes the coin town upon building his next thing. This is great for everybody. Okay. This is great for everybody, but nerdcube. No, but
I was gonna say but Fatty.
But Fatty, sorry. It's great for everybody, but Fatty. Nerdcube's still taking power. Now, okay, I didn't want to talk about your opinions on taking power at the end of the game, right? In my opinion, it should not be done unless you are clueless as to what your final plans are, which I often am, right? Or if you know you absolutely need it.
I don't do the calculations usually, and so I'm just like, hey, one coin won't hurt. But there are the games that are like super close, and I do all the calculations and take the power I need. And there are the games that I don't accept the leech. And I'm just like, oh no, I didn't get my town. Like you sit there with like a stack of resources. And you're like, yeah, I get 2 towns this round, and then you're just like, oh no.
Oh my god! This man takes the 4 power income.
Yeah, he won air cult.
And then wins air cult. Yeah.
So he gets to win it this game and next game. Look at this.
I love it. I love him taking the air cult. What do you think? Do you think he's gonna also take air 1 as well?
No, it was a substitution for air 1. It was either air 1 or the air cult, and Ondas gave him the air cult. I mean, both are 4 points because now he needed to build a temple to build 3 trading houses for his town in the east.
He can also build a second temple and also get more points on that one though.
But no.
I'm such a fan of Air 1. I'm such a fan of Air 1.
Air 1's not good. It's 4 points.
Yeah. That's 4 points.
It doesn't even give you a cult step.
Yeah, okay. So it's 4 points. Hear me out here. It's 4 points, and it allows you to build a nether trading post. Which is 6 more points.
Instead, you could just compete in network.
That sounds like a lot of work, and I'm out on it.
You know what? I have something really interesting.
Yep.
What if once you top out a cult, every cult step you were to move up on that cult, you get 1 power?
No. I'm out.
No?
I'm out. I mean, like, armchair. Well, it's not armchair game design here.
Because, like, yeah, like Nerdcube gets Air 1. Oh, now I get a power. I get air one and one
I
power.
feel like everybody else gets a power. That's how I would do this. Everybody else gets that.
Everyone else gets a power.
Everyone else gets that power. That's
Because,
it.
like, Ondas is top Earth. Then he sends a priest to Earth and gets 2 power back for it.
I mean, I hear you. I don't agree with it, but I hear you. Okay, so he's gonna compete for network. Let's see what happens here. So he's gonna get third in network, I think. Still, I don't think it really matters.
Who is?
Nerdcube.
I don't know. He can build. Oh, he built that dwelling. Well, okay. He builds 3 trading houses.
Yep.
Bam.
I'm
6
hearing
workers, 9 coins. Down to 5 workers and 3 coins.
you. Okay.
Okay.
I'm hearing
He
you.
takes the single dig.
Yep.
All right. And then he hard digs.
And then he builds another. Okay. I don't hate it.
So he builds 2 dwellings. So he gets down to he has a 13 structure game.
I don't see. That's one less than that 14 structure game you were promising me. I was promised.
Yeah.
I was promised.
Yeah, you're probably a 14 structure game, but you're getting a 13 structure
I
game.
was, and I'm disappointed that I was promised this, and
I'm
I'm not
sorry.
getting it.
Next game, I won't make any promises.
Next game. Okay. Next
So
game.
I take back everything I said about him winning it.
Okay. Man, I feel like you're making more promises. Oh, nope. He's not gonna be able to hard dig that.
Well, no, it wasn't gonna be that.
Oh,
He's not. He doesn't have the resources to tunnel. It'd be like the green and the red in the bottom right.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. There's no tunneling involved in that.
No. Well, unless if he takes a worker town, then he's got the 2 workers to tunnel. So that's really a 10-point town. Yeah, he's almost certainly taking the 2 worker town.
Yeah, because
But this all goes back to dwarves not taking that yellow hex that he could have dug.
I'm not arguing with you here. Okay. Could have taken that yellow hex, and I still don't understand why he did it. Why he didn't. If Nerdcube wins this game and wins this series, you best bet there will be some questions.
Oh, there needs to be some questions. And if you don't have them, I got them.
Oh, I got him. Don't worry.
Oh, you got it. Good.
I got him. They're right up here in the noggin.
Good.
All right.
Good.
Now we're at a standoff here, where both players are trying to figure out whether or not they're taking the thing, and they both decline. The gentleman's decline. So now we are just waiting for everything to finish up here. What are your predictions as far as winners go?
Ondas, Nerdcube.
Ondas 1, Nerdcube 2?
Yep. Fatty 3.
Fatty 3. Wow. Okay.
Fatty 3.
Explain to me the Fatty 3. Yeah.
Hefaistos gets a fat 0 on network.
Well, I've been explained. But he does get cult points.
Yeah, no. Nah, it's probably still Hefaistos. All right, Hefaistos 3 as the Fatty 4.
Thank you. Okay. Thank
If
you
you
for
get that big long dramatic pause for
Thank
me
you
to
for-
come to my senses.
coming to reason. I was like, okay, what is this man thinking? I need some thoughts on this. Okay, so
I'm not thinking that's the real problem.
So Ondas increases shipping and then goes to that brown hex down at the bottom. That brown hex will forever be etched into my memory as the worst hex ever.
Which one?
The brown in the south, the one that he hasn't taken yet.
Why is that the worst in history?
Because I forgot about it. Okay, let's not bring this up. Bad flashbacks.
What happened?
I forgot about that hex and
You
lost me
didn't
MSO.
build on one of your games? Oh,
That's
okay.
the hex that lost
That's
me MSO.
the hex. Okay.
That's the MSO losing hex.
You just never got to connect it.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
He takes. All right. So let's talk about this water 3 right here. Right. I am not a fan of this water 3 at all.
Neither.
I want water 2 here.
What? I don't want a temple at all.
Well, if he's gonna temple, water 2 is just better than water 3. I don't think anybody's fighting you on water, right? And you've given Nerdcube the ability to put a priest on Earth and pass you in Earth. And you can't challenge him at all on that one. So I think the 3 power is not worth the points he's losing for that one. So, anyways, Ondas is doing what we stated earlier. FadiB has taken the Power Town, which F's in the chat for that Power Town.
Oh, Power Towns make me want to cry. Remember when I was saying I wouldn't take that at 11 points?
Yeah.
Just out of principle, I don't think I'd take that. I'd take at 15 points.
Don't lie to me, okay? I don't need lies here. There's only truth in the Fire 2 tournament's broadcast.
Are you kidding me? No, it's only hot takes.
And the hot takes we think are true, okay?
Hot takes are fire.
I will hot take all day, every day.
But they will flip flop like a pancake.
They will be true hot takes, and they will be believed by me, certainly.
You have the hottest of takes.
I really do. The one thing I've got is hot takes. All right, so Hefaistos, go ahead and grab in. Go ahead and grab in Power Town as well because he needs coins and because there are no more coin towns available. This is a sign of a game that is on. This is a sign of a game where trading post scoring is at the back end. Whenever you're reaching for power towns as your substitute for coins.
Power towns, 2 power towns.
Yep.
Well, then again, look at the towns. Like you're getting a 7-point town, a 6-point town, or a 4-point town.
That's a high town game, even. It's a very high town game. Speaking of towns, Nerdcube about to take the at 2 worker town because he is definitely not taking shipping,
and he's not taking power because it's gone.
Accurate. If this was base game, we'd actually be out of towns.
Nerdcube wouldn't get down there. It would be hilarious.
God bless the mini expansion.
Dude, I don't know if I'd play Terra without the mini expansion.
I don't. I just don't. I refuse to. Okay, he takes the shovel. I like this. This is a great play.
Oh yeah.
He needs that shovel anyway.
Let's see, what is the other resource for? He can build train house, and then he can dig tunnel.
Yep.
And build.
Same bed. He gets down to 4 to 4, which means he takes second. And yeah, that means he takes second in connectivity. And Ondas takes third.
Can Ondas get another one out? No brown X's he can reach, so that's too bad.
No brown X he can reach.
But he does pass for 12.
He does pass for 12, and that's a lot of points.
Yeah, Nerdcube with no passing points might be the difference.
Yeah.
Designed to also be a 119 plus 6. Or plus 6 plus whatever its cults are.
Yeah, I think this is going to come down to... This is going to come down to...
The
whether
wire.
or not... I feel like Nerdcube should be putting this priest on Earth at this point. There's no reason not to.
Yes,
2 point
because
swing.
8 workers is what it takes for a trading house of the dwelling.
Yep. And he doesn't need this this power here. So he should decline this. He didn't need the last 2 power. The last 2 times. So if he loses by 2, we know why. Because he didn't do the math.
No math.
No math. When you don't do the math, you get burned.
You get schooled.
Exactly.
Good.
Here's FadiB getting maybe above 98 by the end of this. Nope, not above 100. I don't think he's ending above 100.
Bro, he has a pass tile.
Oh, okay. Never mind. He is ending
And
above
he's got
100.
Air 1.
Okay. My bad. I
Glad we're on the same page.
Yeah, see? See, here's the acting school lesson there, right? You don't say no. You say, yes, he's not ending this round above that. But once he passes, then he gets those points. Then he's going to be well above 100. There we go. Yes. Okay, all right, let's finish this game out. I'm done. I'm out. Let's finish this game. All right, he hard digs, he tunnels. We all go home happy. He still has yet to place this priest on Earth, though. What else is he doing with this priest? There's nothing he's doing with this priest. Unless he's increasing shipping.
Oh, so many points. 120, 136, 142.
And no one loves...
144 or 5 is cultist. Pretty good.
No one loves anything more than mental math being done on a stream, let me tell you. Then somebody just like saying numbers out loud.
Yeah.
63.
Well, I mean, not random numbers. You know, very important numbers. Like the number 119. How important is that?
Not that important because it's not his endgame score. It's just as before the rounds end of round scoring happens.
No, I think it's pretty important.
So, I think Nerdcube gets second, barely.
I think he gets first, maybe.
Really, you think he gets first here?
Well, you want me to do some more mental math?
No. Let's see some ambiguity to the viewers. It's gonna be an exciting time.
You know I'm doing the mental math.
Yeah. Are you doing the mental math where FadiB takes water from Giant or from Cultist?
Yes, that's why I gave you 2 scores for cultist.
What? What happened? He just converted priest into coins. That can't be right. That can't be correct. No part of me thinks that's correct.
He got 6 points.
Yeah, but
he could have gotten 5. So I think it's right. I think it's right.
No, he could have gotten 6 from building the dwelling as well. He shovels twice, builds the dwelling. It's 6 or 6. God, that feels so wrong. No.
Well, oh yeah, you're right. 6 or 6.
Yeah, 6.
So
or 6.
he went he got the cool 6 points.
Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it so much.
You gotta be a cool kid.
Okay, well now he's gonna get Now he's gonna get some points taken away when nerdcube takes this this brown hex or this brown cult track.
You know, us Terra Mystica players call that the Earth Cult.
Are you calling me not a Terra Mystica player? Because I heartily agree with you. I have a Terra Mystica caster only. Come at me.
It's been a while since we played. We gotta play.
Well, we're casting. That's all we do now. That's all. That's all we do.
That's all you do. But I play.
Hey, I played 2 games in a few days this week. Okay, and when I play a game, everyone in the server knows.
Yes, we do.
Everyone knows. It's a monument every game I play.
That one game you were freaking out about Darklings. Now you got riggedy wreck. Oh, that was the game you got 1 arena point.
Oh yeah, that's that. Oh yeah, I did riggedy wreck that game. All right, final scoring time. Let's see how this comes out.
I stopped doing the math because you told me to stop.
Because it's exciting for the viewers. Excitement all around.
I need to know.
I need to know as well, but we'll know soon enough. Yeah, I think nerdcube takes it.
He does. He 100% does.
Oh.
FadiB got last, unsurprisingly.
Yep, so my prediction from before came true. That dwarves were going to take this because the...
Oh, snap. FadiB does beat Hefaistos. Not proud of that, man.
What? Oh, the upset of the century.
Dude, I said Hefaistos was going to win this game.
You did. You couldn't be more wrong about that.
Oh, boy. I'm not going to hear the end of that one.
Oh, you're not. That's caster cursing all over the place. Oh. I'm going to go ahead and get that nerdcube 1 situation ready. And yeah, that was an interesting game. I'm surprised that Giant actually pulled that one out.
Now, when we say pulled it out, like he pulled out 3rd place.
Okay, yeah, but he pulled it out. Okay, like, we were
honestly,
this is a monument for him. Okay. Nerdcube taken first. Ondas taken second. FadiB taken third. What a hero!
I'm glad to see someone above 600 in this group again.
Yeah, there you go. Nerdcube trying to come in as the quote-unquote underdog. What a humorous side that was.
Yeah, like he literally lost to me yesterday, of all people. I'm just some caster, and he lost to me to tank a Zelo.
Exactly. Tanking Zelo over here. Now, okay, well, what I will say is Hefaistos did have this start in Group D, where he did end up coming back to win it. So, it could happen. I don't think it will, but it could happen. So with that, we're going to go ahead and take a break, and we will be back in 5 minutes. And don't worry, after this thing, we have a special announcement. So, be back in 5.